All right, we're back live tonight here on In Focus. The Democratic Alliance in Johannesburg has expressed some concerns over the appointment of Themba Mathibe as the CEO of the Johannesburg Development Agency. The party says Mathibe's appointment was announced through an ANC Youth League tweet that was subsequently deleted. DA Johannesburg Development Planning spokesperson Daniel Schay joins us now for more on that. Daniel, good to have you. Thank you very much for coming on. Where is the contravention of the Municipal Systems Act that you're raising? Where are you finding it here?
So if you look at Section 71B of the Municipal Systems Amendment Act, which has been in effect since August 2022, it prevents political office bearers from holding positions in government structures. Yeah. The announcement of Mr. Mathibe as the CEO of JDA came from the ANC Youth League Twitter account, where they attributed him as a member of the ANC Youth League NEC. So he has to choose one or the other before he can even start this.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying that particular tweet attributed him as a ANC Youth League NEC member?
Correct.
All right. As far as the process of his appointment, did it follow the normal processes of interviews, extensive internal interviews within the JDA in finding out his qualification? Is he qualified to be there?
So we haven't, in the Section 79 Development Planning Committee, seen any of the interviews or his CV or anything about him. What I can tell you is that the previous CEO of JDA was suspended without charges and kept for months on paid suspension before essentially he was constructively dismissed to make way for Mr. Mathibe to become the CEO of JDA. Also, what I can tell you is that we've seen the job advertisement and they changed the requirements. Previously, the requirement for this position was a minimum of 10 years experience. The board has changed the requirements for Mr. Mathibe to get in to 5 to 10 years experience.
Yeah, and you're saying this is a stark indicator of the cynical cadre deployment practices. I mean, that particular matter is still in the courts, I suppose, if the DA is still pursuing it, but there is no court so far that has found this policy of cadre deployment as illegal or unconstitutional.
As much as the court, we're still waiting for a court judgment on it, the Zondo Commission has already called out cadre deployment as a hugely destructive practice within government, and whether or not a court has to tell you that it's illegal, if something is destroying service delivery in this country, it should come to an end.
Yeah, not illegal. It could be implemented wrongly, but not necessarily illegal.
So I think legality is the mere baseline of the issue. We should be striving for excellence in government and in service delivery, and we should be delivering services on merit and putting people in positions on merit, yeah, rather than party affiliation. So essentially what we've established here is that this is just done merely on party affiliation, and the people of Johannesburg are suffering. Yeah.
I mean, from what I see here, there was a CEO appointed in 2020, and then when the DA took over in 2022, you appointed Mr. Mokhema. And now, of course, with that government of local unity that is there, they appointed their own CEO. Is this merely a protest, I suppose, to your appointee that has been removed there?
So when we came in, there was a vacancy. Remember, these positions are on 5-year fixed terms. So it was a vacancy that needed to be filled. We filled it according to the correct processes. Mr. Mokhema was not a political deployee of any of the partners in the multi-party government. Whereas in total, or the total difference here is that clearly Mr. Mathibe is a deployee of the ANC Youth League, and they forced out a CEO and created a vacancy so they can fill it.
All right. Daniel, appreciate your time. Thank you very much for coming on. That's Councillor Daniel Schay, the DA Shadow MMC for Development Planning in the city of Johannesburg.